What's up, homies? Good morning. We're here early at the shop. We're finally gonna start doing the engine tear down. Yeah, on my little 4.0. Yes, sirree. We're gonna start tearing her down, do visual inspection, see what we're gonna need to replace, maybe stuff reused. It is gonna get all new gasket, timing component, everything. New plugs, new water pump, and all that. Well, this water pump is new. These plugs are new, but I'm debating to like reuse them or get new ones. But they are new. The plugs and the pump are new. I don't know. Might reuse those. Save money. You know, that's the point of this. Now let's just get down and dirty. And if you ever, it's your first time doing this is a good time to take pictures. Take pictures of everything to know where shit was, so you don't get lost like, pop, where did this last 10 mil bolt go? Let's get started. Start turning her down. I'm excited. Yeah. Come on. Go over there. Oh shit. That almost hit my hood. First thing we're gonna do is put air, algae, air all over this. Get all that trash, debris, all of that out of there. All right, that's good. We're gonna get some guantes so we don't, mess up our pretty nails, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Take these rags off because I had them covered while I was not touching the engine, you know what I mean? So there she go. See, all that dirt and debris that was all over the valve cover, the intake, all of that's gone. All of that trash, basura, it's all out of there now. So the first thing we're gonna do is drain the oil and remove the oil filter. Grab this catch can, put it just like that. And let's bring our toolbox closer. Yep, set it up right here. Got the table ready. And check this out, I actually got a box over here and we're gonna organize all our parts right here. So everything's not all over the place. Like that, like that. No good. All the nuts and bolts go with their proper parts, okay? All right, so we're gonna take off this drain bolt. This one's a 13. All of that, right there. So while that oil is draining, now I'm gonna start removing components. I'm gonna start with the valve covers, then intake, then exhaust, then water pump, timing cover, harmonic balancer, and we'll go forward from there. Doesn't have to be in this order. Whatever you're comfortable, start from there. I just like to start from the top, bottom. So first thing we're gonna remove is the valve covers. It's held on by 8 10 mil bolts. Okay, let's take off the one valve cover. Oh wow, it's actually not bad. Man, everything seems sturdy in there. Not bad. To me, that's pretty clean. Not that bad. I mean, it could be a little more cleaner, but I mean, that's not bad. Looks like we got our first part off. We're making progress. So I know somebody's been in here before because this is a new valve cover gasket. So I'm gonna start by removing this exhaust manifold right here, instead of removing this tube to get this valve cover off, because we're gonna remove everything anyways. So I'm gonna take all this off, the EGR pipe, the tube, and the exhaust manifold all in once, okay? So we'll remove this 13 mil that's holding the dipstick that I broke. Remember where your nuts go. All right, so the oil dipstick is loose. Pull it up, just pull it out for now. We'll focus on removing that once we remove the manifold. And this one, EGR tube's in the way. I'm gonna get a 13 mil wrench for that one. There you go. That's that nut. Everything's good, nothing else. Oh shit, did I forget one more? Yeah, forgot a 13. Pendejo. What's wrong with you, Lucky? Yeah. I didn't see that. Okay, that's the one that's on top. Okay, now we can move this manifold. And there you go. Let's make sure we get the gasket raw here. Now we can grab that oil dipstick. Here she is. I broke the dipstick when I pulled the motor out. Now we can take off this side. Okay, pop it off. You got your PCV valve right here. Okay, all right. Ahí está. Look at that. And to me, guys, that's pretty clean, man. I was expecting sludge and stuff because the guy I bought it off of him, he did not look like he took care of this car, man. You know what I mean? I fixed a lot of shit in this car. Okay, now we're gonna start taking off the intake. This one's got the fuel lines, so I'm gonna take off this, I believe it's a 13 mil bolt. Move this line, and then we start removing all the other bolts. Take that off. Remember where this goes. Fuel lines are off now. For now, I'll leave the bolt threaded on there for now. This, and we'll just jump around. So now you got all the bolts off, grab it, pull it off. Just like that. Wow, that's clean. Son of a gun. Holy shataka. We're looking good. Man, that's an unprofessional job right here. That's why he was getting a lot of oil coming out. Look at that. Wow. That's not a good job. That's very unprofessional. Look at that. So the bead was not done correctly. Look at this. This is not a pro level bead. This is like a beginner's bead right here. No good, no bueno. That's why he was getting all his leaks in the front and the rear. Okay. Put these over here. So she's coming along. We're doing progress. We're doing progress. We got valve covers off, intake off, exhaust in that one. We got to take the exhaust manifold on this side. But damn, man. It's not bad. It's pretty clean. I really thought there was going to be a bunch of oil sludge. The guy looked like he didn't really care for oil changes. Look at that, man. Everything seems fucking sturdy. All right. Whoa, that one broke off. No need to fear. Okay. We're gonna have to get a new stud for this one. All right. Take that off. That's the stud that broke right here. So we're gonna have to get another stud. Not bad. Now we're gonna take out the motor mount bracket. That's how she looks like. And the oil filter. Come on, get off, dog. All right, now we'll put our oil drain plug back on. She's getting there. She's getting there. She's becoming a naked block. All right, so it's almost 7. We're gonna open up the shop. Open it up. Man, I love working on cars. It's so therapeutic. Let's get started. So this is the mount for that shock, like a motor mount shock. I call it a motor mount shock. It goes right here. This is bracket right here. Yeah, it's off. Then we'll do the motor mount bracket. And our ground strap. Here's the straight up. Now we're gonna shift to the front. We're gonna do the water pump pulley, water pump, timing cover, harmonic balancer, okay? Take these off. And we'll put the bolts with the pulley. Now we'll start taking off the water pump bolts. They're all the same size. Water pump. It's gonna be a bit of coolant, okay? Yeah. Told you it's a new pump. Take all this old gasket off. Now we can take off this crank sensor. We're most likely gonna put a new one. Now we're gonna do the harmonic balancer. I believe it's an 18 mil. Nope, it's not. Dumbass. 19? Should have known that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Luck? Put the bolt to the side. Okay, so we got the harmonic balancer bolt off. Now we're gonna start removing this. So there's these two tools. There's other ones out there also, but I don't have the correct size thread to thread them on right here, pull it off, put the little shaft, whatever. So what I'm gonna use is this one. This one is GM Chrysler, or good morning. Good morning means you can use it whatever the hell you want, okay? So I'm gonna use this one. It's my engine, so I'm gonna use it, okay? If this was a customer's, I don't feel comfortable putting it like that and pulling it off, but it's not gonna be on there that tight, and this is pretty strong, okay? So let's start setting them up. We'll grab the long shaft. So this right here is not a washer. So don't put that other tool right on top of this because you won't pull it off. That's not a washer. Grab one of these little palos, put it in there. Then you're gonna grab your little arms, put them on the harmonic balancer. Then this, okay? Thread that mamma jamma in there. And this is not gonna be on there crazy tight, okay? Right there, okay? Now let's start pulling off this harmonic balancer. 24 mil socket and ratchet. I'm gonna put you a side view so you can see it come off, okay? All right, let's do this. Oh, you can hear it. See it? I'm telling you, it's not gonna do no crazy damage on the balancer itself, okay? It's not on there crazy tight. All right. She's off. There you go. And this one has a key wave right here. It's right there. And when you're done, put the tool away. You're not gonna use it anymore. Might as well just put it away. Alrighty then. All right, vatos, so now we're gonna start taking off the timing cover. So there's gonna be a jack shaft with a sprocket here and a sprocket there and your timing chain going around. That's the timing chain behind here. That was the reason for replacing this, because it's leaking there. So let's start taking this off. Some are 13s, some are 10s. They're all 10 and 13. So we got all the bolts off from the timing cover. Now down here on the oil pan, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10mm bolts. That's the oil pan or bottom timing cover. So remember position you took it off. And now we're home free. We can start removing this timing cover off. I'm gonna grab a pry bar, pry her off, okay? Gently tap her, tell her you love her, and then pry it off. You're gonna have points where you're gonna pry it off. There you go, shouldn't be on too tight. Now we take off that timing cover, homies. Yeah, right there. Yeah. And that's where she was leaking at, right here in this area. The vehicle wasn't overheating, it was just leaking. But yeah, let's put it away. So now what I'm doing right here, homies, is putting all the bolts in the right spot, making sure that we don't forget which, location that bolt was from, So now that we got everything off, we're gonna take that oil pan. So we're gonna get the motor and then we're gonna whoop right underneath, okay? We're gonna go upside down with her. Oh, might have some coolant, might have some oil. Okay, nice and slow. Yep, this is what I'm talking about right there. And it's always miss the pan. You always miss the oil catch can for some reason. Let her drain, let her drain. We're in no rush, let her drain. Take your time, take your time. Now we got the block upside down. We'll put the safety pin. So this oil pan is gonna be held on by a bunch of 10 mils, okay? So let's start taking them off. Okay, well, she's loose. Now we got 2 more. I think those are hex heads in the back. And that's it. I think we could start pulling her off. I'm gonna get a little flat head, put it right here on the side. Just break it loose. Just for now, just for now. So these are not hex heads, I'm sorry. These are T30 Torx, okay? Right on the back. Okay, and don't forget what spot that came out of. Now we're gonna slide that T30 Torx right in the back. Loosen her up. Oh, scary sounds. Nope, a little more. Ahí está. That's how she looks like. Okay, guys, now we have it loose. Now we can just pry up. Just like that, guys. There she is. Set it to the side. All right, let's turn it back around. Take that safety pin off. Turn it around. All right, drop that rest of the oil. And that's it, guys. We got her all apart. Everything's disassembled. Valve covers, intake gaskets, timing cover, exhaust manifold, oil pan. That's it. She's all ready. She's encuerada. She's naked, homies. Yeah. So the next video, we'll do a part 2, and that will be the preparation, the cleanup y todo. And I'm still thinking if we're gonna do heads. If we do heads, we'll do a video on how to remove the heads, okay? See you guys.